Hello and welcome. So today I've just bought this, by the way. This is a CMD-10B. Comes in its original box, but it has got no, what do you call it? Like the bit that holds the watch inside. So it's just basically the cardboard box, which is a shame. It's a display one as well, so you can put it up like this. Let me show you. In fact, I don't want to bend it, but you basically put it up like that and it's a display box. It also comes with its manual. And it also comes like this, broken strap because of its age. The guy doesn't know if it's working, so we're taking a bit of a risk. So, like I said on previous videos, they're quite reliable. So let's open it up, change the battery, put some straps on it, give it a bit of a little spring clean because it's very dusty. Before I do that though, I'll just show you the signs. So this is described as NOS, which means new old stock. And I do believe it is that, because the first thing on here when you press the buttons, if it was used, this green paint wipes off quite quickly, and you also get a very light sheen, shiny effect on the buttons when it's used consistently. This one hasn't got any of that. And also when you look at the back, you got a sticker. Now if you wore this watch even 2 or 3 times, the sweat on your wrist will make this sticker come off within 1 or 2 days. So that's a good indication that this has never been worn. And another good indication as well is that the battery hasn't been changed, which is not really a good thing, is these screws here. If you look at these screws, they're basically mint condition. Now when people used to change the batteries in their watch, they would use any screwdriver they can get, and sometimes you get this little bitty effect on it, and it hasn't got it, which is good. So that's a good sign that it's not really being used. So I believe the person's saying it's new old stock. It's just, it's been in the box rubbing around. That's why you get these very faint marks here. And you see the plastic as well on here. The sort of very nice sharp edges, and it's got a little faint, very faint scratch marks. It's not really scratches, it's just the film on there. So if I do it like that, you would notice it just comes off quite simply. So let's get the back open. Let's hope the battery hasn't, leaked into the battery, into the watch, because that would be disastrous. Let's get this open, have a look, and let's see what's going on. I've not checked anything. I literally got this parcel 5 minutes ago, and I thought before I change the battery, I'll do a quick little video on it. So let's take all these off like this. And I've got my little one of these. Make sure you put these all in one corner. You don't want to be losing them. Oh God, stabbed myself there. Let's so when you open this now, I've not opened it before, but I'm guessing that it's all nice and shiny in there, and the rubber seal is very intact. Let's hope it is, and that's perfect. That's exactly, when you see the rubber seal still on the back plate like that, it just means it's never been opened before. So we are the first people to be opening it. Now the problem with that is, this has still got the same battery in for the last 30 odd years. So this is a 1990, early 1990s watch. And look how pristine it is inside. Beautiful. I very much doubt this battery has ever leaked. I don't know what it is, I can just tell. So let's get that back off. I'm going to find a little tiny screwdriver. I'll see if I can do it with this. Probably not the right one. So it's a little hole in there. You pop it open like this. And there will be a little groove somewhere, which will be here. Just lift it up, just give it a little prise open like this. And then we just pull the battery out. And I think this is a 2032, if I'm not mistaken. 2032, brilliant. It's got Japan on it as well, which means it's the original battery. Right, let me go to my little box and get one out. You just look at this watch for 2 seconds. 2032. We have one here. Like I said, nothing is ever rehearsed. There's the 2032 battery. Right, let's take this out, put it in, and hopefully it would work. Now the only problem is, this is all the original battery in there, so hopefully it will just fire up with no issues. So you push the battery in like that, and just push it down to get a little click, and nothing. Let's do an AC reset. And the problem is as well, something you've got to recognise is, by the way, an AC reset is between the little gold terminal here and anything really on the watch itself. That's it, it all fires up. Let's put it all back together. It's always good to get a Casio up and running again. So you put it on like that. Nice little snug fit. You put the screw in here. Just do it up. I also have some straps for this. I'm sure I have. Also, something as well, when you've got new old stock like this one here, it could have been when it was brand new, there was problems with it. It may never have worked correctly. That's why it was in its box. So don't always assume that because a watch comes on and is unused that it'd be perfect. You could be buying a watch that never did work correctly in the first place, and that's why it is never been used. But I'm sure it does work. There we are. Let's see, I can't remember how to do the stopwatch. Maybe it's here. By the way, to check if these buttons are working, if you look here in the corner, I think it's this model. Let's try it. It should be plus. Let's have a little look. So TV should be plus it. Plus, that would be the symbols, and here will be play. So that we have to be. So to check this side, you have to put it on the VCR mode. Here, so we play, stop. Power. So yeah, all working beautifully. Right, let's change the straps. Do you know how many comments I get about, oh, do you know what I forgot to put back is this? Naughty, naughty. Let's put this back quickly. We have to do things correctly. Now, if you don't know, and I'm presuming you did know, that's probably why I've not said anything, but this is the CMD-10. It's a wrist remote control watch. So it changes the channels. It's not as good as the other one. The CMD-40 is the one that works the best with most models. So I've never really tried. Now I've taken this off. this back on. Right, let's put this one on here. Look, I think I've got some straps for this as well. So we're going to put some new straps, and it'll be like a nice new watch again. When you're tightening the screws up, all you want is finger tight, not even tight, just a tiny little nip, because you only got a plastic case and a very light thread. Right, let's just change these straps over. So we can take them off like this. Let me zoom in so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So you need one of these, the sharp side, and then you stick it in here like this, and you pull down, and out it comes. Let's take that off. When these get really old, they get really sticky because the oils of them, all the oils are coming out. But I'm sure I have straps for this. 2 seconds. I know which drawer it's in, and there we are. Right. So don't forget, the clasp always goes at the top of the watch. So there's the top, and I'll show you how I'll put this in. Look. So first I put it in the watch like that, the strap, and I put one side in the hole like this. I'll just hold it back in position, and then before I push it back, you must be careful this not to hit this plastic part here. You lower the spring, put it in, and up it goes. And then you do the same on the other side. I've got some nice watches coming in this week. And there we are. Beautiful. Sometimes I normally clean it with Fairy Liquid, but on this occasion we could use a little wet wipe to give it a nice little spruce up. I'll just give it a little wipe. Hold your horses, hold your horses. And there we are, absolutely beautiful. And there we are. We have now, for the cost, it didn't cost very much, this watch, not what it should be. So we just did a bit of work on it, changed the strap, changed the battery, and now we have a 30-plus-year-old watch in its original format, ready to be stored again in my collection. Although I do have 2 of these, or 3 of these actually. Let me come and show you. Oh, come in with. Let me show you. Just if you're new to my channel, so I have this one up here, which is what I just showed you. There's one in there. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look, because remember what I said, that it didn't have a little plastic case in here. Look. So that's what it looks like. And when it goes back, when it's on display, it basically looks like this. If it gets in there. But that one hasn't got that plastic bit in there. So there we are. These are the CMD-40 wrist remote control watches. Most of these are CMD-40, 40. This is the one. So we've got 3 of these now. Or maybe 4 actually. I think there's another one over here. Yeah. There's another 2 CMD-40s there, look. In there. And I think there's another one lying around. Yeah, and that's it. We've got that going. We've got another one. Another beauty one. Right. I think that's it. Thanks for watching.